Hi everybody, how you doing out there today? Today's Thursday, and today we're going to show you a one-card mail day. I already opened the package, but I didn't look at the card yet to see what it was. I want to get, because I don't be fooling around too much with it. First, we'll talk a little sports talk. Hope everybody's doing good out there, like I said, and hope you're collecting cards. Watch the NFL playoffs. I think I did comment on the last video on the NFL playoffs, but the Dallas Cowboys got their butt kicked, and they're out of it. You got your Eagles and 49ers playing on Sunday. I'm going with the Eagles. I think the Eagles are dominant. A little drink here. And Eagles 49ers, I think the Eagles are going to win by about 2 touchdowns. They're just dominant team. 49ers will have a good defense, so we'll see what happens. If they can control the Eagles offense, they could have a shot. But if the Eagles come out and run the ball up and down the field, they're going to win easy. And then we have your Chiefs and Bengals. That's going to be a good game. The quarterback for the Chiefs is hurt. He's got some injuries. He's not 100% by any reason, but he's still a great quarterback, Mahomes. So if Mahomes can come out and move around a little bit and throw the ball well, and the Chiefs move the ball down the field, they're going to win the game. But if the Bengals can hang in there with Joe Cool at quarterback, the Bengals could easily win that game. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. They're favoring the Bengals, but the Chiefs are home. Andy Reid, that offense, Kelsey, the receivers. I'm going to go with the Chiefs to win that game. It's going to be a close game. I love the Bengals. I wouldn't be surprised me at all if the Bengals win. I think they have a good shot at it. But I'm still going to pick the Chiefs to win this game, and I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the 49ers. And it'll be the Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And we'll predict that when the time comes. But that's good on my prediction for this year, for the playoffs, for this upcoming week. So we talk a little about baseball. Scott Rowland made it in the Hall of Fame. I always watch Ray from Philly's preview of the Hall of Fame before they announced the Hall of Fame. He always has a preview on there, and he gives all details about the whole Hall of Fame and the percentages and everything. I like to watch that, and then I can pick my own who I think is going to make it. I didn't think anybody was going to get in either. Ray didn't think so, and I didn't think so. But thank goodness that one did get in, and was Scott Rowland. And also Fred McGriff made it with the veterans. He already made it with the Veterans Committee. So Fred McGriff and Scott Rowland, 2 players who are going to the Hall of Fame. So congratulations to Scott Rowland. Do I think they're Hall of Famers? And Fred McGriff, I believe, is. But if you're going to put Rowland in and Harold Baines and these guys, you got to put Don Mattingly in there. You got to put Dave Parker in there. You got to put Steve Garvey and Louis Tiant. Those guys had great records. They were great Hall of Fame players, and they're not in the Hall of Fame. But they put the Scott Rowland in. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but if you're going to put players like that in there, you got to put those other ones in as well. And also Dick Allen. There's a lot of players you could put in. So maybe they'll get in someday. But Mattingly was dominant in the 80s. I'm talking just as dominant as Puckett. He didn't play as long dominantly because he hurt his back. But if he wouldn't have hurt his back, he would have been dominant for another 10 years. He had to retire young because of his back. He had back issues that he couldn't. Maybe today they could fix it, but back then he was a dominant defensive first baseman as well as a hitter. So I'm going to put the case out for Mattingly. Even though he doesn't get much percentage, he should be in. He should be in over a lot of the guys that are in the Hall of Fame. Now, he was a better player. Who are you going to start your team with? Not that I don't want to dish Rowland because Rowland's a great player. Who are you going to start your team with? Rowland? You can put Mattingly in there in his prime. Which guy in your prime do you want to start if you're building a team? I take Mattingly myself. I take Dave Parker. I'd even take Steve Garvey. Rowland was a great player too. I take Scott Rowland, but definitely he should be going in. The Hall of Fame. That's good. I'm glad he's going in. So anyway, now that we got to the Hall of Fame, we're also thinking about college basketball. Some of the dominant teams that have been in a few years, Syracuse and North Carolina and Duke, aren't so dominant anymore. They lost 6 and 7 games already this year. It's surprising, but that's what happened. But for the interesting college basketball season, my Sixers are doing real good in the pros. The Celtics look like they're top of the heap right now in the Eastern Conference. But my Sixers are doing real good. I hope they can get a little farther this year. I hope they're playing as a team and playing together. They always seem like they're fighting among each other all the time. If they can play together as a team, Embiid and Harden, they should be okay. And The Rangers in hockey, they're doing real good as well. So we'll see what happens in hockey. Be following those sports, but we're talking baseball. Spring training will be starting in February. I think the Phillies and the Yankees playing their first spring training game the end of February. So it won't be too long now. About a month from now, we'll be watching baseball. So let me show this one card, see what it is. And I've been picking up a lot of, get this out of here. I've been picking a lot of, and this is an autograph card. I remember picking this one up. But I've been picking a lot of football, vintage football. But right now, this is not a vintage card. This is an autograph card of a current NFL star, in my view. He's a Pennsylvania kid, as well as a Penn Stater. It's the autograph of Connor McGovern. He's a lineman with the Dallas Cowboys. And he's a nice guy. I know a lot of people that know him. They tell me, oh, he's a nice guy, and he signs autographs. He's a good kid. Played 4 years at Penn State. Was a great lineman for Penn State, the Nittany Lions. And he's a really good, valuable lineman for the Dallas Cowboys. He's really good. I hope they re-sign him if his contract comes up. But they better re-sign him because he's a good player. He can play all 5 positions, guards and tackles. He also lines up at fullback and blocks for the running backs as well. So I just thought to myself, I don't have any Conor McGregor. I always say Conor McGregor. It's Connor McGovern is his name because I think of the McGregor, the fighter. But Connor McGovern, he's a great lineman and he's very valuable lineman. So anybody need a lineman, he's really great to have on the team. I'm glad the Cowboys have him. He fills in for everybody that's injured. It's a beautiful autograph for Connor McGovern. I'll show you the back. This is a Leaf Chrome. I guess we call it Chrome. The Leaf autograph. I needed to pick up at least one card of Connor McGovern. He's a local kid. Like I said, I like to pick up the local stars that make it. Not too many to make it. So when they make it, I really like to get to collect their cards. There's a nice Connor McGovern autograph there for you guys. So, again, like I said, the baseball is going to start pretty soon. And I enjoy watching all your videos. Keep making them and keep taking care of yourselves out there. It's cold, wet, and rainy out there today, so hang in there. At least we didn't get any major snowstorms where I'm at, so I'm happy about that. I have a hard time walking the way it is. So you guys take care. Be back maybe later tomorrow with another video. So hang in there, click what you like, and we'll see you again soon. Have a great one. Take care.